What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Claru.
And this is Interview with a Vampire. I don't know why I always want to go southern here, but I guess we're in New Orleans, so might as well. Episode 3 is My Very Nature, That of the Devil.
Is it?
I don't know.
I think we're gonna find out.
I don't know. I always find the, tie between vampires and Satan very strange. But I guess it's because, all of the religious imagery in so many vampire things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you are a creature that is, killing humans. So, I feel like that's very easily tied in with, devil imagery, worship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not, that far of a throwaway, so...
I think it's because in the Garden of... But werewolves aren't tied into the devil so much. I feel it's because, Garden of Eden, it was a snake that was the devil. And so, snakes bite, and I don't know.
The vampires are snakes, yes.
Vampires are snakes. I'm sure there's someone who's written a, really brilliant essay about this, and I should just go read that. While you watch this reaction, if you want the full-length reaction, go over to patreon.com/nerdynightly, and if you don't, stay here, because you're already here. Hi.
Why not? Just
Unless
throw a like.
You're watching this on the Patreon and I didn't cut this out, which I never do. I hope that you enjoyed that.
This is always such a cool opening.
Yeah. I love using the upside down buildings as fangs. I think it's a really clever visual.
Yeah.
Say anything about how they used to take runaway slaves, cut their heads off, and pike them on the iron gates as a warning?
Probably not.
I'm only halfway through, let's see.
This might be the gayest scene in the show. Just a gay couple sitting on a bench in a park. Their favorite thing to do.
Stealing from his mother for a new suit.
Petty larceny.
Starts with a suit, soon he'll be knocking over banks.
The music behind the scene is...
It's so, video game chipper,
I feel like I'm gonna go meet the Deku tree. What... Why did he go that way
I don't
first?
know. Because they wanted the shot going across.
Well, go on, use your criminal biscuit, see how it tastes.
Love that dress.
Yeah.
A bird refusing flight.
Penguins don't fly.
What?
Penguins don't fly.
Yeah, penguins are dumb.
But they're birds. And they're cute as fuck.
Oh, didn't that get your dick wet, gents?
Of course.
He's hundreds of years old. Of course he can play the piano.
Oh, yeah.
Every vampire has to play the piano. It's the rule of the whole genre.
You pick 3 instruments.
What? He can light stuff on fire with his mind?
Yes. That has been established here.
Wait, really?
No, I just now.
Oh.
He would do his killing away from me now. Out of respect, he said, for the choice I had made.
That's big of you, Lestat.
All right.
Got a better chance making the Mississippi run north.
I'm not a gossip.
But I am.
Nice.
Mine don't bite.
That's not true.
Liar.
Lies.
Your blouse is soaked in champagne.
No, not the singer.
What'd you expect?
Jesus. I thought they were gonna fuck. I didn't think...
Probably both.
I like a little variety.
Yeah, when you live that long.
Of course.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
This is gonna go poorly.
It's pure capitalism, Mr. Fenwick.
Thank you, Tom.
Capitalism by giving the workers ownership of the means of production, which is socialism.
I got pristine pussies walking my floor. Now I'm offended.
I got pristine pussies walking my floor. That's amazing. That's a great line.
You think this is nice? Wait till you see my pretty automobile.
He's gonna take that boy upstairs. That's how it's gonna get. I'm uncomfy.
Yeah.
Well, what's he like? He's a lot.
Well, it's the moonlight.
I think this is who Louis was talking about when he said that I've had some experiences in that previous episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. But I
no homo.
Appreciate he's like, so I got somebody, but we have a thing. We've got an agreement. He's like, all right, cool.
Oh, he's like, my shirt comes off very quickly. And now the work of a nice dress shirt.
Yeah.
I've never really understood how vampires get erections.
Well, some vampires don't have blood in their body. I don't know if that's true in all lore.
He must, because he still has a heartbeat, right?
Yes, I guess, yes, he has blood.
The fuck was that?
Fine.
See, this is where it doesn't work.
He was 16. I was older. I was Antoinette.
Tedious.
I don't remember now.
I dig this. I like the idea that vampires don't have perfect recall of their whole lives. You know what I mean?
Be a lot. I feel like it's more interesting if you can't remember your whole life. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Like, I don't remember last week very well, let alone 10 years ago, right?
Came here to see
Afraid of
great.
you?
Get
That's
the girls.
why you didn't get
Some
an
pizza
invite.
girls.
Jesus. Lestat's losing it a little bit. This level of jealousy is getting a little, it's not cute.
Yeah.
So Lestat is Charles Xavier. Is this the X-Men? Is this a backdoor pilot
No,
for
no,
a new
no.
X-Men show?
No.
This is the most Charles Xavier shit.
Fuck with that vampire and see what comes of it.
A true fuck around and find out moment if I ever saw one.
Yeah.
Just in case any vampires are watching, I'm pro-vampire. Don't bite me. That was slick.
Yeah.
That was well done.
It is fortunate. I'll let you reload.
Louis, that's a lot of noise. Louis, you said you'd let him reload.
Maybe I am arrogant.
Oh man, I was hoping that that would be a little longer.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this show needs that character.
Oh, the Kirsten Dunst character?
Yeah, because it's getting a little, they're introducing her at the right time.
Yeah.
Because it's getting a little dour in a way that, like, there's not a lot of light in this episode. And I think that if this were to go on, if this kind of tone were to just kind of persist without, you know, the pilot had Paul, who brought a little bit of levity and a little bit of light into it.
Yeah.
And I feel like episodes 2 and 3 have been pretty dark.
Yeah.
In like a grimdark kind of way. And I'm actually really excited for the young girl to become a part of the show. To give it a little bit more variety tonally.
Yeah, and we've also got we have this dynamic between Louis and Lestat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that dynamic is going to, I think, be very much a similar tone between them. Most of the
always
time,
going to
like,
be contentious.
Yeah, they're all, they're going to have these feelings towards each other, both the negative and the positive, and it's always going to be a push and pull of that. Adding in the new character who's then going to bring that third perspective on it, I think is going to definitely, push the show and elevate it for sure.
Yeah. I think other than like Louis with his like childhood lover, this episode was just very like well acted. It's an incredible show. I love it, but it was very dark. like emotionally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just kind of waiting for, I don't know.
This was the in-between episode to get us to I don't even know what her character's name is, but
I think one of the elements of it that is maybe why it feels that way for me is more time has passed than it feels like.
Yeah, like
years
those girls,
have passed.
the twins are like 9.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, it's been a long time, and like we don't feel that because it's like more of his perspective, right? And the time kind of like slides away, and it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah, there's an element of it though where I wish that I had a little bit of a better understanding of like how long Louis was killing people for before he decided that he didn't want to anymore.
Yeah, because we always knew that he wasn't super comfortable with it at first.
Yeah,
but it's like what are you supposed to do? Like, how long it's been that he changed that? Like, we have no kind of timeline.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, and so it's just interesting because there's this tension in the relationship that seems so like it seems like it built up over time and wasn't like an event that caused it.
Yeah.
Which is what I thought was going to happen with was it Lucy in the first episode? I thought she was going to be this like real sticking point in the relationship, but that was a decade ago, so they've moved on. So yeah, I just think this episode I was just I felt a little bit adrift in their relationship, trying to figure out where we were at.
I also feel like we might because it's been so long, I feel like we glazed over a little bit them loving one another. Like we
got that in the second episode a little bit. And in the first, I mean, like,
but
a little bit.
It's always been contentious. They've never been on the same page about anything really. Like
they're very dramatic.
Yeah, they are for sure. But like, I just mean, I would have liked to have one thing that really brought them together. Yeah, and maybe. Well, no, I don't think this will. I think this will make things even more complicated. But I just wish that like in episode 2, I think there was a little more light and dark, right? Like the push and the pull, because they clearly they clearly love one another.
Yeah.
And we don't get to see a lot of that, I think.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that I think is partially because the change in Louis and making him black and making the show discuss racial tensions in the United States so much.
Yeah.
The original source material is already very dark. Like Interview with the Vampire is not a happy story at any point, right? No. But so I think that part of it might be just they've taken this story that is already very dour before the little girl shows up, and they've added another element of dourness to it, right? Which, like, the racism angle, but that is also, in my opinion, what I think the show is handling the best.
And why, like, what makes it, like, revitalized in like, our day and age? Like, like, why redo something?
But,
what do you have to say about it?
100%. I think that in the wake of what Watchmen did with the Tulsa Massacre, I think that this show is bringing in elements of that real world. I don't want to call it drama because it's not drama. It's real world like drama is the right word, but
historical events.
Yeah. Like, but it's not real, right? Unless this happened in Storyville, and it was like a real event that wasn't actually shaped by a vampire. But I think that they're handling it so well, and it is uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
It just also comes in the episode where his family fully rejects him for the first time.
Exactly.
And like there's just a lot of bad happens here. And I just, it's so brilliant. None of it is bad. It's so brilliant. This was just a hard episode to watch.
Yeah.
It was just a downer.
Yeah, for sure.
For all the right reasons. That's what they wanted. I think it's very successful. I feel like I haven't said that enough. It's very successful. I'm just kind of like, I'm happy the girl's here now so that there is like a relationship in this show that doesn't make me uncomfortable.
Well, and it might. I don't know.
It probably will.
But again, it's more that push and pull.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the story that they're trying to tell is really interesting. I think they're doing it brilliantly.
And the performances are all stellar.
But yeah. I'm just excited to see how having this new piece involved makes like changes the dynamic of everyone around them, right? Like, because it's going to be it's going to bring good, it's going to bring bad, it's going to bring tension, it's going to bring eventually probably some kind of resolution. Like there's so much here, and it's weird. There's 4 episodes left. There's only 7.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. We're nearing the halfway point. I love this show. I think it's brilliant. I don't. It's weird reacting to it because I feel like we don't react as much to it because it's long conversations.
Well, yeah, it's set up and it's nuance. It's similar in a sense, I think, to like Andor, where there's a lot going on. It's really well done.
Andor's gotten real reaction heavy.
Yes,
it's gone. Second half of Andor is like pow pow pow
like
pow
episodes
pow.
1, 2, 4, 5.
I agree with you.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that the show is like bad. It is just weird because it's not like reaction heavy. Like, wow, that just happened. It's
there's
like,
no twists.
Yeah, it's mostly us like paying very close attention and being like drawn in.
It is watching like a slow descent into depression. And it's just executed at the top of its game, right? Like this is really well made, especially for like an AMC budget, right? This is not a $250 million show.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper than that, and it feels to me like they are punching above their weight class in terms of budget in a way that's really impressive. Like they've crushed it.
They have some strong source material to punch up with, right?
Too, yeah.
So it's that always helps, right? That strong foundation and people who have something poignant to say makes all the difference.
Yeah, and they do. And this show it's excellently made. I think that this episode was really good. I just didn't enjoy watching it, and I don't know why you would enjoy watching it.
No,
you know what I mean?
That was rough. Yeah. Like
the look on his sister's face really was hard for me.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
You just want to give your nieces some gifts, and you accidentally rocket the door across the room like you're the Black Panther. It just very much reminded me of when she knocks the mannequin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. This show's really well made. I like, it's one of those things where I feel like it's a show I need to just go sit with.
Yeah. You need a moment to really take it in.
Because in the moment right after, I'm like, I don't know that I liked that very much. And then I'm like, no, it was brilliant. I just didn't enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Because it wants to say something, and it's saying it really well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm very moved. I love Louis. That performance, especially just how different modern Louis is, while still feeling like the same character.
Yeah.
It's wildly impressive.
Yeah.
What he's doing with this part.
He's done some amazing character work. Like.
Yeah. I think like I hope he gets recognized at the Emmys next year. I don't know that he will, but I think he should. I think this is a performance that, unless it like goes off the rails in the next 4 episodes, I don't know. Let's finish the season before we make anything too declarative a statement.
Sure.
I don't know. I think the show is just very moving and very I want to like contemplate it more.
Yeah.
It's got a lot to say, and it's saying it very well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's cool. I'm glad we started watching the show.
Me too. Yeah, so am I. Thank you guys for commenting and asking for this reaction, because this one might have just fallen by the wayside because it's
on AMC Plus.
Well, yeah, and we're really busy, and like it's hard to you got to make cuts. Not everybody makes the cut for what you can watch.
Yeah.
So we have to narrow it down, and I'm glad that we chose this one.
I can't believe Louis like broke up with Lestat. That hurt. That line, and that's why I'm always gonna be alone. That one hurt. Also, Louis using the reporter's own book against him. Well done.
Yeah.
He may not remember what happened in 1912, but he remembers like the page that guy wrote that line on.
Yeah. No,
it's a good line.
I wish I had a memory like that.
I don't. I do too much dumb shit that if I could remember all the dumb shit that I do,
like I don't want to.
I would live in constant embarrassment. Yeah. It is much better for chat to go like, remember when you said this dumb thing? I'm like, I don't. I'm glad you guys do and we're entertained by it. But no, I don't remember doing that.
I blocked that from my memory.
I'm excited for the day where people start to ask us questions about shows that we've reacted to that I do not have any memory of.
Do you mean like what? Sorry, what show?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like there are going to be entire shows that we do this for that I will not remember.
Yeah, someone's in like 10 years, someone's gonna be like, do you remember like season 1 Rings of Power? And I'll be like, who?
No, that one I think I'll remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although to be honest, if you told me to like explain the plot of that Resident Evil show that came out this year that I watched all of,
yeah,
I would have a hard time.
But that thing was just convoluted. Like I didn't watch all of it, but like the parts that anyways, this is great. I'm a little sad. Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch the Giants hopefully beat the Detroit Lions, which just dated when this podcast was recorded, not podcast reaction. even though it's going to come up like 8 days after. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If you like this video in the future when you watch it, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the dislike button. Leave mean comments down below, because that algorithm god, she's hungrier than Louis, and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm god is whoever Louis saved at the end there, because she's going to be super important.
Yeah.
We got to feed her good now, so she can be
eat.
good later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I realize that girl's not in the present.
Yeah.
Oh, that girl's going to die.
Or she's going to go off and use...
I don't remember how the movie Interview with the Vampire ends, and I've never read the books.
I don't remember either.
I actually don't remember that movie very well.
I thought you had read the book.
No, I've seen the movie. I haven't read the book.
Oh.
I've never read an Anne Rice novel.
Really?
Yeah, not one of them.
Oh.
Have I said that I have? Because I have not.
I thought that you had said that, but maybe I'm...
No, I've seen the original movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never read an Anne Rice book.
Okay.
Yeah, which I probably should.
Book club?
They keep adapting them into really good properties. So.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at nerdynightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
And as always, y'all, go bite someone in the neck tonight.
Only if they say that it's okay.
Yes, consent is important. Bye.
Bye.